Odango. Hello, everybody. Hi. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Hello, Blueberry. Hello, Liz. Hi, Pip. Hi, Marine. Hi, Nanda. Hi, Exit Awesome. Hello, hello. This is my first stream as Indiyama Ambros. So yeah, hi. Happy New Year, everybody. Hello, Joy. Happy New Year, everybody. Let us leave that shit of a year behind. Let's leave 2025 behind and focus on 2026. I am doing fine as well. Thank you very much. And yeah, I guess I just wanted to yap a little. I wanted to talk about a few things today. I wouldn't say anything is like super serious. This is also not like me like saying that I'm gonna quit or graduate or whatever, just so you guys are aware. This is not a I'm leaving kind of stream. I'm just here to yap. I'm just here to talk about a few things about some experiences we've had in 2025, about what I'm gonna be doing in upcoming months, how the future's gonna look. Happy New Year. Welcome in, Extra. Awesome. Welcome in. Hope you're doing awesome. Awesome New Year. But yeah, sorry, I'm like, it's funny because like I was like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this, I'm gonna talk about that, and now I'm just drawing a blank. Now I'm just like, oh fuck, I forgot everything I wanted to talk about. What was there for me to yap about? Voice noise, it's time for the year of the Fennec. Exactly, voice noise, yeah. Welcome in, Pyro. But yeah, I guess what I wanted to talk about 2025, I think. I wanted to go through a little bit of my highlights. I'm not gonna talk about the lows because the lows can be I'm gonna leave them out. I'm gonna leave them out on purpose because I don't want to talk about them. But yeah, Happy New Year. So 2025 was a very eventful year. Some of the things that I am very proud of, I didn't really make a list of things, but I kind of came up with like an outline of things. Which was, I think the first one. Hello, Kay. Welcome in. Happy New Year. I think the first thing that that comes to mind that was definitely a highlight of 2025. Hello, Melvin. Happy New Year. Thank you. One of the highlights of 2025 was the Fortnite tournament and us winning it. It is still so crazy that not only did we get to participate, but we won. I think this was my first ever. I think this was my first ever Fortnite tournament that I ever participated in. It's not my first ever game tournament that I participated in, but it was the first Fortnite tournament I participated in. And so winning that, especially because it is a game that I've played for such a long time now, was something that really showed me like, hey, I'm a lot more capable of greatness than I thought I was. Even, yeah, of course it wasn't a solo tournament. It was team performance anxiety. Yeah, I know. It was the first one. Staying awake. Oh god, me too. I'm happy I decided to participate. I remember when I learned about the tournament happening. If you guys remember, at the beginning of last year, I was on vacation, and that was right around the time, if I remember correctly, I don't know if I should talk about this, but well, I guess I can just like briefly touch on it. I think we were invited to the Fortnite tournament on the day of when and you know what? No, I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, we got invited, and I was on a long train. I was on a train from like all the way up north in Finland. It's like super cold to the capital. So I drove like 8 to 10 hours, maybe even longer, and I got sick right afterwards. Actually, I got sick on that train. And on that train ride, I think that's when we got invited. And I remember asking, so when is it gonna happen? Like date and time, right? And management was like, well, it's gonna happen this day and that time. And we were management just like kind of like threw it out there, right, to us. But I was like, I'm trying to remember if I saw it first. No, it was I think Kohaku and Leon replied to it first, and then Kohaku actually wrote. I remember this still. It was like, it doesn't feel right for this Fortnite tournament to happen without Ambros in it. That was honestly, he was so right. Or it was like, or something like, it wouldn't be right to not ask Ambros about it, to participate in it. And God, yeah, I still remember that. I was like, oh my god, my first ever Fortnite tournament, you know? And then I fell sick, and I was like, oh my god, if I'm sick when this tournament happens, I'm gonna be so sad. I was like, but like I think it didn't even happen like until like a few weeks later. So yeah, that was, and I can't believe, I think it was like 5 hours long. It was a 5-hour long stream, and I'm so happy I decided to stream it, because there was a point where I was like, maybe I shouldn't stream it because it's gonna be super late in my time. And I think it was like up until like 1 or 2 a.m. I can't remember even. It was like super late. but to know that not only did I stream it, my POV specifically, but we won. And like to know I have this like I can say that I won a Fortnite tournament, you know, the John Fortnite of globie. John Fortnite of Brave Group Europe. That was really good. Yeah, I still can't believe that we won that. Like I was you could tell by how I sounded on that stream, how happy I was, but I think you could not imagine how happy I was IRL. Even like I was like, I can't fucking believe it. This is insane. This is insane. I couldn't believe it. And it was so nice, right? It was so, I think I don't remember, but I think there was something about me getting like a Fortnite sponsorship or something as a goal. And I guess the first sponsorship I did get was actually a Fortnite one, but it was the Brave Group, like the horror theme park map. So it was more Brave Group than it was Fortnite, but it was Fortnite, so you know, really hard and seen. Yeah, I know. Hello, welcome in. Happy New Year. And then to a few months down the line to be able to say, hey, it's crazy how you know, hello, welcome in. Happy New Year, Magnum. Welcome in. To be able to say I didn't just get that sponsorship, but I also won a tournament in Fortnite was like crazy to me. I know that a lot of people are like, oh my god, Fortnite is like such a mainstream, boring game. I'm like, you know what? I don't even listen to people who say that, because I enjoy it, and that's all that matters. And I still play it. I haven't played it as much lately because I have been a bit absent-minded with globie closing down and everything. But yeah, I know it almost has been a year. I know. That's crazy. And it's definitely, that was something that I will never forget. It's something I'll never lay how do I say this? Something I will never let I don't know. I don't know how to put this. Yeah, agreed. Don't listen to people who tell you that your favorite game is bad, unless it's League of Legends. Then you should listen to them. Oh god. But yeah, a few other things that happened last year. Obviously the Love Bite stream where I appeared as a little cameo in the game. That was really fun. That was I keep it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like no matter what happens, I can always go back to that happening, to achieving that. Yeah. And yeah, the cameo in Love Bite. No, that was a different game. Love Bite is it's a dating sim where you can well, it's about VTubers. And I made a cameo in their version of Discord. So that was something I will always look back on and be like, hey, I was in that. Also the Five Nights at Freddy's streams, I think it was really good that I actually managed to finish the first game. So sad that I never started with 2. I think it's just I haven't really like been feeling like Five Nights at Freddy's after summer. So mainly because it made my anxiety rise a lot, because it was almost just like, what if I get jump scared, right? And I'm not like particularly against jump scares. I just think if you're already like in a bad mental state, probably shouldn't put yourself through that. To watch your name pop up, yeah. Oh god. And I'm trying to remember. There was something else that I wanted to bring up. Oh right. How many covers did it release in 2025? Was it 3 or 4 covers? I released the Change cover, the Say My Name cover, and I think the Deer cover. I think those were all in 2025, right? Let me look this up. I forgore. I can't believe I'm forgetting this. It was, yeah, Change, Say My Name, and Deer. Yeah. And also, for those of you who missed it, I released the BGM for my waiting rooms, and for this overlay right now, I released those on my YouTube channel as like something you can listen to while you're doing something. I don't know. So yeah, there were the covers. Still very proud of them. The reveal of like my updated model, and then the new outfit, and then the lore video I made entirely myself, apart from obviously the illustrations. But I know Freak was a year ago. Yeah, it was I think it was in November 2024. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm still so happy that it came out the way it did, because my friends' vocals in that are just chef's kiss. I will never forget that. I'm sorry, my hand is like super fucking dry. I need to put on some lotion. It smells great. It smells like candy. Not the fart ASMR. That was the cream, not me. Sorry guys. That was the lotion for my hands, okay? I have them. Yeah, right. I'm really proud of them. I'm really happy about them. Wait. That's the lotion. But I will say that also the Fall in Love 2025. Oh right, yeah, I think so. Was it 2025 or was it late 2024? Yeah, we did the cover. We did a cover of Guess by Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish. Where I wrote like my own verse, but it was like super raunchy to the point where Rain had to say like, Girly Pop, I think we're gonna have to change this a little bit, because this is gonna just, like, if you think my verse in that cover was like, wow, like it's like very like, you know, you should have like seen the lyrics that I actually wrote. But you know what? I agree with Rain. They would have been fucking crazy. But I forgot if it was 2025 or 2024. I forgot. But that was also very good. Yeah, it was gonna get striked, honestly. I'm like, which cover? It was the Guess cover of Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish by Rain and myself. Liz, if you could drop a link to that, that would be great. Thank you. Kind of tiptoe. Yeah, exactly. That's a thing. But like, I think in that case, the subtlety actually adds to the to the to how good it was in the end, you know. And also the white day cover, of Fall in Love with Leon, Vil, Kohaku, Vance. That was good. That was good. We were I think we still are very proud of that. But we were so proud of how it came out when you first heard it. Like, you guys should have like seen our reactions. We were like, holy fuck, this is good. You know, we were so happy about it. Because and the music video, are you kidding? The way we look, like with the suits and everything. Oh baby, that was amazing. That was and of course being invited back to Vexpo and doing Hyper Japan as well, doing all these conventions. And of course, how could I ever forget the Pride concert? The Pride concert. Oh my god. I think the Pride concert it might just be my #1 achievement this entire year. The Pride concert, I think, is the one thing where I'm so beyond. I'm just like I'm more than proud of doing that and being able to do it and getting it done. And like, obviously it was like super delayed. However, getting it like done like that and it's sounding so good, everyone being like so supportive and so happy to join it, and everyone was so talented. Wow. Yeah. I know. And also the meet and greets and everything that we did, right? Like there were Discord meet and greets, but those were really, really fun as well. I'll never forget how I would like low key. I was like, there were times where I was like talking to people way longer than I was supposed to. Because management was like, hey, you're only allowed to do like 5 minutes. Or I think, it was even less than I did like overtime because, obviously unless someone was like, you know, like ready right afterwards, but like the time slots usually were like so divided that like everyone had enough time to chat, and I would just like talk and it was so much fun. I think everyone can agree to how much fun it has been. So meet and greets, you guys, meet and greets are one of the most fun things as a VTuber, I will say, because you just like doing that and somebody having the opportunity to talk to you like that and that making their day, is that not just like the best feeling ever? People being like, hey, I wanna like talk to this person, right? I want to spend some time with them. And just that feeling alone is like such a good feeling. I know the Discord ones were absolutely incredible, yeah. I couldn't go to any of the IRL conventions myself. Maybe if I attend any conventions in the near future, I think I would like to go in person. But if I can't, I'll still like, if somebody invites me to like a convention to like do a meet and greet, absolutely count me in. Like, if whether it's Dokumi or Vexpo, or Hyper Japan again, or you name it. Honestly, like I wanna be there. But now that I'm no longer a corporate VTuber, I don't know if that makes things easier or harder, right? Because I know that on one hand, being like working together with a corporation can make things a lot easier, but it can also make them a lot harder. So I'm gonna have to look into that. But I will say it is probably let's say if you guys want, literally, like I've said this in my Mimidachi server, if you guys want me to do like merch, or if you want me to do if you want me to be at cons, you have to show the demand. You can't just like say like, why don't you do this, why don't you do that, you know? I see the Fox and Sensitive. Thank you, Leon. Thank you. If you're ever gonna go somewhere, let me know. I'm gonna please do. I have to say exactly. Thank you, Magnum. But yeah, if you want to see me at cons, or if you want me to have merch, voice that. Just be like, I want to see him have merch, and I will buy it, you know, because I think a lot of the time people say they want merch for someone or something, and then they end up not buying it anyways. So there has to be a demand in both word and action. So, but for now, I'm not gonna promise, or I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything, because I haven't been offered anything. So it's like, whatever comes to me comes my way, you know. More ASMR. I know. Now that my life has taken that turn, and I am currently in a bit of a changing season. I don't know how else to put it. I would like to do more ASMR. I would like to just, you know, I would like to do stuff that maybe I didn't get to do as globie VTuber. Also, just so you guys know, I will not be talking about anything contract-wise, because I don't think I can, and I don't think I should. But internet. Oh, welcome back, internet. Oh, that's. I was wondering why is Liz all of the sudden so silent? Because I was like, could you please post a link to the guest cover? And I was like, or. Hello, Mutt. Welcome in. Hello, Jamie. Happy New Year, everyone. But yeah, those were some of my highlights this year, I will say. Happy New Year, Joe. Welcome in. Yeah, honestly, the deer cover was supposed to come out during or like on the day of my new outfit, but nothing was ready at the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna delay it. It's fine. Everything is already delayed. Like the Pride concert had already been delayed. So I was like, okay, let me see how I can work this out. The important thing was to get it done, not to have it done quickly and then it's sucking, but like delay it but get it done and make it more refined and better and everything, right? And I think that applies to a lot of things, honestly. Like, best example, GTA 6. Or like a lot of video games. A lot of video games that get delayed are delayed because they need better they need more refinement and everything. Yeah, dude, you know, GTA 6, we're in the year of GTA 6, everyone. We're in the year of GTA 6. So I'm just gonna say, no matter what happens this year, at least I get to play GTA 6. But I have a somewhat positive outlook on this year. Silk Song, I still have to play Silk Song. In general, I have to play the games that like are in that series, because I haven't played any of them yet. If it doesn't, I believe that it will come this year. I believe GTA 6 will come this year. Yeah, absolutely. I did say I won't be talking too much about my lows last year, but there were a few things that definitely I will say, and I mean, I'm free to say them now, right? Yeah, exactly. I think this is not even. This probably doesn't even come to a surprise, but just in case. Honestly, currently, I think it's better if you donate through Streamlabs, not through YouTube, just because I went through some changes with the AdSense or whatever it is. So I actually don't know if you can even send super chats right now. I actually don't know. And I did bind my own payments to Streamlabs, so but I mean, I did say I won't be talking about anything contract related. I will not be talking about anything that is yeah, exactly. I won't be talking about anything that goes against, like, you know, but I think it does not come to surprise when I say that last year, I think, God, what was it, like March or April, there was not just one moment, but several moments, and from that moment forward throughout the entire year, there were a lot of moments where I genuinely believed that I was gonna graduate soon. Not like because like I was told to or anything. It was more so because I was so I was very, very unhappy, and things just like didn't go well at all. So, and I think throughout the months, I think it definitely came through on a lot of my streams. I'm happy I kept going. I'm happy I decided to not do that, especially because I had so many projects lined up. I had, like, you know, it always comes back. It always comes down to the Pride concert. I'm like, I cannot leave and have that project just like sitting in the fucking vault and disappointing all the people who participated in this project and made it happen. I can't just up and leave and have that not happen. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. There were a lot of times where I was legitimately like, I think I'm out on this bitch next week. But I was always like, I can't. Like, it was... But it doesn't really matter now anyways, because I'm here now, so who gives a fuck? And I think a lot of people probably were also betting on me leaving. Not within the company, I think like external. Because I think a lot of the time people were like, oh, you're not doing well, are you? And I'm like, no. Like, I didn't know where my life was gonna go. So I was like, I don't even know if I don't know if I have the ability to continue streaming currently. So it wasn't like all related to globie. It was like also a lot of it was like my personal life. So, yeah. But besides that though, I mean, thank you for betting. Probably, yeah. But you know what? Again, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I will say, I've learned something, and that is fuck what others say and think. Fuck that shit. Listen, I know how to behave professionally, right? I honestly 100% get it. But currently, I am like at a point where I am free to do and say pretty much anything. And I'm not going to say anything controversial, don't get me wrong, but like I know that I am free of any contractual obligations now. So that is definitely something that I am happy about. Because I felt how not okay you were doing sometimes. Yeah, I think there were a lot of streams where I was like genuinely like, there were some streams where I was just like sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Like, I'm not even lying. There were a lot of streams where I was like, I'm not okay. I was like, I am not okay. I need to stop. And yeah, but you know what? It's fine. That's why I'm taking the hiatus soon, so that I can sort my shit out and get better. But I mean, what am I supposed to do, right? I'm not gonna go out of my way to start some drama. That's not who I am. I'm not somebody who walks up to people and like puts their flaws into their faces and everything. I don't fuck with that. I care about myself. I don't need to show others what their flaws and not okays are. And I just wanna get better. Just keep swimming, yeah. I'm glad you persevered and now you can handle your business. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm always open to offers. But for now, I don't want to I don't even want to like, that's what I'm saying, like from the beginning, like I don't want to confirm or deny anything currently. I'm just like, I need to figure my shit out first. And if I have done that, then you will see me back. You will see me back, hopefully better than ever. Doing my shit, doing my thing unapologetically. Being me for sure. And oh my god. Happy 2026 to start of India. I wish you all the happiness and all the... Oh, thank you so much, Joy. I had to make sure that like, wait, did it not show the chibi that I usually have? Where did it go? Or am I just blind? I don't know. I guess maybe it didn't show at all. I'll have to check, yeah. But thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. But without further ado, I think I should get into something else, which is the people who made globie, or my stay in globie, as amazing as it has been. So I shall now continue, if you don't mind, I shall now continue to give my props to all the members in globie. And I'll just go down the list, okay? I will be saying some things on everyone, because I couldn't be more grateful for everyone's for everybody being there. Fire away, pew pew. Okay, we shall start with the first Gen 1, Kumanui Miel senpai. You are extremely talented. I cannot get over how amazing you sound when you sing. It is so much fun to banter with you. When we would play Giraffe together, it was just so much fun. The amount of whenever I stuffed whenever I put my stuff away and I didn't even know, everybody was on my asses, including you. Thank you for the hugs. Thank you. Or what? when you did that when you did that stream where you're showing everyone's schedule, and it was like, you forgot my schedule, but you hadn't, and I felt so bad that I apologized continuously. I was so sad that I did that by accident. But regardless, I still can't believe that, you know, I reached that point where I watched your debut, and just a few months later, I would be in the same company as you. I remember when I watched the debut, and I was like, Miel has this down. Miel is like, just like, how could you have picked a better talent, right? Like, that's what I thought. Like, just so cool, right? Cool. Like, Miel Senpai is really, really cool. And so extremely talented. I'm not scared. I'm jealous of how many languages you can speak. What the heck? Whenever I would watch Miel Senpai streams, she would switch from English to French to Japanese, and I was like, at least I speak one of these languages. But yeah, God, playing games with you and like all the friendly bantering was an absolute blast. I hope that you continue doing you. I hope that you remain on your way to be as iconic as you are, because I will say, Miel Senpai, you are an icon. You are the legend, and you are the moment. Come on now. Yes, it's true. It's true. And you know, I will also say, this isn't like related to any of the talents specifically, but you guys saw the edit that I made, the hashtag globie edit, the short, like the video. I teared up when I made that. 100%. I was like watching, like I was like going, you know, like when you, because I made it on CapCut, yes, but that's not the point. The point is that I always wanted to make an edit like that, but to use to have something such as the project that you're part of closing down the way it did, with so many amazing memories that we made down the line, to kind of like have that almost like a retrospect. It was beautiful, but it also was so emotional for me, because I remember making that on New Year's Eve. I made that video on New Year's Eve. Well, I guess, yeah, on the day of New Year, like on the 31st. But I had to pull myself together so many times making that video, because it was a lot of work making that video, absolutely. But it was also like, I was watching and I was like, Ambros, keep it together. Keep it to fucking together. yeah, and the music and everything, it just like hit me so hard, and I wanted to make sure that I include the now graduated talents as well. Um, so of course I kept in all the 2025 stuff only, but it was definitely something where I was like, damn, that that edit and making it and watching it, doing the preview, and I was so it hit me so hard. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it up. There's no reason for me to delete it because I think it was just like a showcase of everyone's talent, of everyone's how much joy we had despite things not always going in our favor. But I mean, that's just the reality of corporate VTubing. Not everything is gonna go your way, and I think that's very, very important to take into account. Some things just are not like doable for corporate VTubing, and that's completely fine. I mean, it's a job. It's a job. You know, you have restrictions to stick by. It was honestly so lovely and emotional. Thank you very much. Thank you. Also, welcome in. Yeah, same here, Leon. Oh God, hello Justin. It was I know. God. But yeah, let's continue. We just talked about Miel Senpai. Well, the next senpai that we have to talk about is Leon Senpai. And I guess you're right here, so I'm just gonna say this to you. I mean, you know what? If you guys want, you can clip all of this and just like post it for the people to watch it. And what like I'm just gonna like whatever say. Well, Leon Senpai, I remember I told you this. I remember when I watched when I first saw your model, like your key visual being displayed in the on the Globie Twitter account before I joined, and I was like, oh, I have the feeling that he's gonna be the ikemen of Gen 1, like the cool laid back ikemen who like is like a huge like girl crush, and then you debuted and it was more so like he's just a silly little monkey. It was a silly gamer monkey, and you still are. God, I will never forget. I'll never forget what you were talking about gacha games on your debut slides, and chat was like, so how much have you spent on gacha games already? And manager was like, don't. That was hilarious to watch as someone who wasn't even in Globie yet. It was so funny to watch. Hello, welcome, my potatoes. Happy New Year. But yeah, honestly, I am so grateful to have you. I mean, to have had you, but to still have you in a way, right? As a senpai, because you're really radiating that big bro energy, and you're always so extremely helpful, so kind, so genuine, so funny, extremely funny, like constantly putting a smile on people's faces, and constantly choking around. I swear I've seen you in 1,000 VCs gaming this year. Like, whenever I would look at Discord, you would be playing like Valorant or Apex or something. And I was like, how does he not sleep? And I guess you just never sleep. But Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, a VTuber. Yeah, exactly. Period. Wise words there. But I will just, over time, Leon, like your talent and skill as a singer really showed. The amount of songs and covers that you fucking dropped in the last 2 years since debut, I was like, how the fuck does he do that? He's either gaming or singing. That's the two things that he does. In the best way possible too. Like, hello? What the fuck? I'm jealous. And I will never forget when we won that Fortnite tournament together. Because I didn't realize, what you guys don't understand is that before we debuted, okay? Before we debuted, I played Fortnite with a few of the members. Like, both those who never played it on stream and those who, like Leon and Kohaku, right? And I swear, I didn't realize how fucking good everybody was at Fortnite. I was like, what the hell? Like, both Leon and Kohaku, when I played with them way before debut, I was like, hello? I am literally an amateur compared to them. I felt so, I almost felt insulted because I thought finally I'm good at a game, and then they played with me and it was like, you know what? I guess I'm not. No, that's the thing. I was also using keyboard and mouse at the time. I'm obviously more of a controller gamer, but yeah, I think when I played with them, I played on keyboard and mouse. So, and I'm not used to playing Fortnite with that. But regardless, I am just completely blown away by how amazing of a person you are, Leon. Just such a kind soul, like genuinely such a kind soul, so much fun to have around, and nobody could have been you better than you. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. And I'm so happy that we have had such amazing senpai who were willing to be such sweethearts and such helpful people for us in Gen 2. Because, you know, it's always nice to have a somebody to lean on, right? When you're like, because they knew how things were handled, and we didn't. So knowing that they were so sweet and willing to help us in the way they did, and just like being such amazing people about it, just like was so wonderful. It was such a wonderful feeling. And I will also say that last cover you dropped, I was so emo. When I saw the teaser and I saw the PNGs of everyone, the key visuals, oh my god. That's true. We also had the pre-debut interview. I remember that. That was so funny. Like you guys, you had no idea how. I think we might have had to do like a few takes because I said some really funny dumb shit. And Leon was sometimes like so like thrown off. So that was really another unforgettable moment in time. It was really fun, I agree. I only witnessed a team comp with Lee and Kohaku in June, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely. That was also like the thing. Like pre-debut, I played Fortnite. God, who did I play with? I played with back then one of our managers. I played Fortnite with Rhubarb, with Kiri, with Leon. I think with Vil as well. with Kohaku. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I played with anyone else. I was definitely... Oh, and of course now I still play sometimes with Happy. Love ones together. Yes, exactly. Yes. But thank you so much for being such amazing senpai, Leon and Miel senpai. Hey guys, I know we always have a lot of fun banter going on, but I want you guys to know that I really truly appreciate you. And I want to see you thriving. I want to see you keep moving forward. And just I want to see you guys do well. Moving on. Let us get to... I almost said season 2. Let us get to Gen 2. And I'm gonna start with my dear brothers. I think Sarah did it in a similar way. She did like the members who remained and those who graduated afterwards. So that's what I'm gonna be doing as well. Next up is Wilhelm. Wilhelm. I never thought that I would make a friend of that caliber when I met you. Because you are truly, like, I think you are somebody that everybody could look up to. You are such a just calm, collected, and most importantly, such a sweet guy. And caring, really, really caring. I think Wilhelm, you might be the one person to collab with the most, and I don't think that comes to anyone's surprise, because we at some point, which is like got so tight knit. Hello, welcome in. Happy New Year. I remember when I first talked to everybody from Gen 2, and I will be just touching on this briefly, but I didn't really know how to talk to everyone at first, you know? Because we only just like introduced ourselves to each other, and it was this feeling of, okay, well, now we kind of like introduced ourselves, but we don't really know how everyone is like yet, unless obviously they like people knew each other before. But I didn't know anybody in Gen 2, like from the get-go. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know Vil, I didn't know Kohaku. I had only heard about Vance, but I hadn't been like friends with him at that time. Like we were kind of like, I don't want to say mutuals, but like, you know, we had like we knew people who knew us. So so I didn't have anyone where I was like, hey, you're my friend, you know? So it's like this, I don't want to say awkward feeling, but it was this like unusual feeling. And I will never forget literally the first thing that I sent to Wilhelm, and I think that was because we talked about it briefly in VC, because I didn't know that he was that say-so yet at the time. talking about cupcake remixes and sending him that, and him just being like, oh wow. Yes, like a first in class and starting from scratch. Yeah, exactly. And it was this moment of you know, no matter how different we are from each other, or maybe because we are so different, it was just like, that's interesting. Yeah, cupcake remixes. I think because I don't want to say we're like polar opposites, because we do have a lot of the same qualities, I believe, but it was this thing of different personalities, right? Like I think I can be more, I don't want to say loud, but like I'm definitely more like vocal, and he's a lot more calm and collected. And obviously I'm not, I don't want to say like I'm rowdy or anything, because I don't think that I am. But it was definitely this like contrast between the two of us. And I think because of that, we actually managed to like just like become such good friends, to the point where we're like, if somebody like, we could just like talk so openly with one another. Like we have helped each other more than one might think behind the scenes, and I think that is such a good feeling, because we were like, you know what, I trust him. I trust him. We trust each other. We get along really, really well. And if there is one person where I'm like, oh, we're best friends in Globie, it would be Wilhelm. Definitely, like 100%. Wilhelm is like he is my best friend in Globie. I'm just gonna say it. He is. And even with everything that happened last year, and just since debut, even before debut, maybe, you know, whatever it was, we just like got through everything together. We got through everything, and if somebody needed some words of affirmation, or needed some like, you know what, we can do this, that's what we would like tell each other. And I think that's something where it just worked. We just worked so well together. And I often wondered if I had gone through with me leaving Globie, and I would have done something like a farewell stream, I can tell you 100%, as soon as I would have heard Wilhelm's voice, I would probably just like had started crying. So I'm happy I didn't go through with it, because I am so happy that we share the connection of debuting not only in the same company, but in the same wave, heck, even on the same day, right? Like I was so, I couldn't describe to you how good it feels to know that we share this connection. Whichever way any of us goes, I know that Villa is gonna hit it out of the park, as he always has. I was always, when I watched his debut as well, we were all in VC, and it was like the way he handled his debut, I was so in awe. I was like, I don't have a reason to even debut anymore after that. Like, I can't do any of that. I'm just gonna graduate. But like I said that jokingly, right? Like I don't need a debut stream. I need a graduation stream. I can't beat that. I was just like, I was so like, what the fuck? He didn't tell anyone that he was gonna do that an amazing job of debut stream. What the hell? Oh Lord. But I hope that we can continue playing more Tekken soon. I would like to play more games with you. I'm so happy that I got to play Unravel with you and Split Fiction. Because or play Fall Guys when we would like crown each other with like 2 or 3 crowns each time somebody of us won. Or Tetrio, like all of those games, it was just so much fun, and I wouldn't have any other person in your place than you. Like, yeah. Well, not like that, no. No, but like if you watch his debut, like he had such like smooth transitions from like scenes and everything, and it was just like, I don't know how to do any of that. I'm just gonna maybe I won't debut today after all. I don't know. And then I was like, my fucking like PowerPoint slides that I made, I was like, why am I even doing this? Everybody else looks so much better. I deadass gave like elementary school presentation on my debut, and everyone else just like slayed theirs so hard. God. But yes, like this, yeah. But Vil, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being you. Thank you for all the happy days and helping me out of the sad ones, and just thank you for everything. I did see somebody ask on my short that I posted if Equinox was no longer a group. I don't think that Equinox is like ever breaking up like officially. It's just like it's a very complicated situation currently because of Globie dying. So yeah, we kind of still are technically Equinox, but I can't speak for anyone. I don't know. Like we haven't had that discussion, but if you're choosing to ask if we're still friends, yes, we're still friends, very much so. Like I still message Wilhelm, I still hang in VC with Kohaku and Leon. So Equinox, which is slaying, you know. But yeah, also I will also say this about you, Wilhelm. Don't put down your vocal abilities, because whenever I hear you singing, which I haven't heard you sing that much, but on your covers, whenever you would sing, you would just like slay so hard. I was like, how the hell is he? He was like so like worried, and I'm just like, dude, you sound amazing. Like his vocals in the Fall in Love cover, in the la 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 ya cover, I forgot what it was called. The song, was it The Confessions of Da Vinci? I really couldn't remember. I'm so sorry. That's such a long title. And also in Ready Steady, like all those songs that he sang with everyone. Like, come on, dude. Your vocal abilities are amazing. Don't ever think less of them. Don't ever think less of them, because you are so good at singing. In fact, I would say everyone in Globie is really good at singing. If I hear one person in Globie saying that they can't sing, I'm gonna be so mad, because they can all fucking sing so good. I'm like so annoyed. I'm like, no, you can. I heard you singing. You slayed it. The fuck? Stop being in denial. Stop putting your vocal abilities down. I heard you singing. You sound amazing. I'm so bad whenever somebody says they can't sing. Also, whenever people, this is just like me saying in general, whenever somebody puts down their voices or their voice, I'm like so annoyed, because it's like, that is your voice. That is you. It's a unique voice. Be proud of that. It's the same with me. I know I don't have the most masculine or most feminine voice, but this is my voice. I'm not gonna change it for anyone. I mean, yes, I can voice act, but that's a whole different thing. Like, I want to get paid for that, you know? But, I mean, come on, dude. Like, your voice is your voice, and I think that's just the beauty of it. The beauty in everyone's voices. It's just, everyone's unique in that sense. Welcome in, Elias. Good morning. Happy New Year. Yeah, exactly. Whether they think so. Yeah. Well, moving on, since we're already in the topic of singing, somebody else who sang really, really well in Equinox was Kohaku. I will say, Kohaku, here's the thing, right? I know a lot of the time we always like make fun of each other in a really like fun banter way, but I'm gonna try to remain to like leave that out for now, because I don't know how many times because we always fall into that. We always fall into like the whole like fun banter stuff, and I want to stay serious for a moment. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, his vocals and covers are just amazing. But Kohaku, I will 100% say that you are such a sweet person, like truly a extremely laid back, chill person, and so easygoing, like just like I love hanging out with him. I love gaming with him. Like, if I asked him to play DBD or Overwatch with me and Happy, he's just gonna join, you know, like, and there's no like, there's even if we always on stream have that like that fun banter, it's this thing of like, we're so close that we can make these jokes, right? There's no genuine like hurt, and if there was, we would just like say it. We'd be like, listen, that was like not appropriate, and it was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, Kohaku Hyoma is such a fun guy, like such a fun dude, and I mean, I can't, you know, I always say, like, I always like do these stupid jokes, right? As we always do. But it means so much to know that despite everything, we have each other's backs. And amazing singer, as I mentioned. When I asked him to join the Pride concert, he was so down for it. And his vocals for Break Free, when I heard those, I was like, okay, work. What the fuck? So that was absolutely amazing. And I'm actually, I think, no, that wasn't the first time we sang together. The first time we sang together was the Fall in Love cover. But when we sang together on the Break Free cover for the Pride concert, I was like, I'm so happy I get to do this with him. And I was like listening to his voice in the audio, because here's the thing, right? We didn't like super process any of the vocals. Like we did some mixing and like mastering and tuning here and there, but we didn't do anything. It was like super professional, you know, like. And me listening to his raw vocals, I was like, okay, I will say this. I hope don't get this twisted, okay? But when I first heard him singing, I think this was like even in the this first cover? Was this first or second cover? I don't remember. But like when I first heard him singing, I was like, he sounds so handsome when he sings. The fuck? like he's a bit of a gremlin, but then when he sings, he's like, that motherfucker belongs on a fucking stage. The fuck? That bitch needs a headset. He needs a fucking outfit. He needs a manager. He needs a fucking makeup artist. He needs someone to do his hair. He needs like, he needs everything. Get that man on a fucking stage. I'm tired. I was like, what the fuck? That bitch might as well just be a K-pop singer. The fuck? He needs the works. Yeah, he does. But also just like such a pro gamer. I feel like a lot of the work that was done on our team during the Fortnite tournament was definitely his as well. God, the way he would always drive into people and kill them that way was so funny. You know, even if he's like really, even if he's like at his like pro gamer, like in his pro gamer flow, he still keeps a cool head, and I think that's honestly worth so much. And most of all, I mean, Kohaku's like a very, very like camaraderie kind of person. Like, he's just, you know, he's just like, they're like, oh, let's like stick together. Let's do all this together. Let's do this. Let's do that. And I just want him to know that I know he doesn't take any of the shit that I say seriously, and I don't take the shit that he says seriously. But I want him to know. I want you to know, Kaku, if you're listening to this, I want you to know that behind all of the banter and all the fun jokes, there's a sense of love and admiration there as well. And I am so happy that we are members of Equinox together, and that we can have this back and forth in the way we do. He's a very if anybody ever called me bro, I think it would be Kohaku, because he radiates like bro energy. You know, I don't know how else to put it. If pro gamers exist, does that mean anti-gamers also exist? Wouldn't it be con gamers? Pros and cons? Next up on the list will be Miss Bonnie Barkswell. Bonnie Bonge. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Oh god, Bonnie, you are a fucking riot. I swear to God. Yeah, the balls, exactly. Oh god, Bonnie. It's so funny because like you said, sure, go ahead. I told you, if you guys want to clip these, go ahead. You're gonna have to do it after stream, but Because like I always turn off the DVR or whatever it's called, because I don't like having that on. But Bonnie is someone who always encouraged my girly pop side. Bonnie has always been like so like encouraging of like, yes girl, period. She was also the person who called me, I think, John Fortnite, the John Fortnite of globie. I think she was the first person who called me that. She's so sweet, and I think Bonnie also has this thing of she's like in the most loving way, she's a dork, but when it comes to business, it's very clear that she is very professional, and I think that in this line of work, this is something that's super important. Bonnie is the dog in all of us. Why did I say that? You knew why you said that. Don't ask why you said that. You know it. But also, I agree. We are all Bonnie Barkswell. In 2026, we should all get more balls. Oh my god. But no, yeah, I remember whenever we would play mahjong together, it was just so much fun because especially during the Idol Master sponsor stream, it was such a fun moment to be able to like talk about Idol Master for me, and her like being like super being super supportive of it, being super supportive of me yapping about it and being like, huh, is that so? And then at the same time, me having the worst scotch luck out of all of us, because I swear Bonnie and Alicia got like pretty much like all the girls, or just like the ones that they thought they were cute. Me, I had to spark the girl that's my favorite from the series because she would not come home. Bigger ball. Get as many balls as possible. Get out there, Mimidachis. I agree. We should all aim for more balls. You know? If you look at it this way, the 6 in 2026 looks like a lowercase b, and that stands for balls. The B in 2026 stands for balls. Good morning, Glory. I'm currently talking about all the members in globie. Happy New Year. That is gay, period. Good morning, Jennifer. But yeah, Bonnie has always, that's the thing too. Bonnie has always been so supportive, right? Like I could be like in her DMs about something that I was like working on. She was like, hey, you're gonna slay that so hard, queen. Like she would always say queen. She would always say queen or king. 2020B. More like hashtag globalls. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna tell her that actually. But Bonnie always enables the funny in people, and I think that is something that's very precious. I like to do the same, but she's definitely someone who always encourages people to just like show their funny selves, and like a really sweet person, and I'm so, once again, I can't be more grateful that I have Bonnie as part of Gen 2. I'll also never forget. Okay, this is funny. When we first talked to each other, right? We were all just silhouettes. In fact, I think we were just like colors. We didn't even have silhouettes yet because we hadn't seen our final models at the time, and we were all just kind of like thinking like, which animal is everyone? And then it's like because none of them have like their animals in their names, and then you just look at Bonnie Barkswell and you're like, what could that be? I will never forget that one. Like everyone's like management was like, don't say anything yet. Like don't show anyone your models yet, or don't tell them too much about you yet. And then Bonnie Barkswell is just there like, I think she might be like a tiger or something. Clearly about, yeah. The B in Ambros stands for balls, period. It sure does. God, but yeah, Bonge. Clearly means she's a fennec fox. Oh, I can't let her steal my gig. But yeah, honestly, Bonnie she's also an extremely hard worker. So also her art, girl, her art is so fucking good. I mean, obviously as well, like Wilhelm also, I completely forgot to mention his art. They can draw. Have you seen their art? I'm like, girl, what the heck? I look at their art and I'm just like, okay, I'll see myself out. I'm never gonna get that good. Oh Lord. But yeah, Bonnie, keep being the queen that you are, and I shall continue being the queen that I am. And I know that you got my back in the queendom. As one of her mods, but I'm proud of her. Here's the thing. I don't know if people outside of globie truly know how hard all of us have been working. We have been working our asses off continuously, and we still are. And I cannot like put it into words, honestly, because I mean, obviously there's things that I can and cannot talk about, but you know, it's definitely been a wild ride. But I think what's so important is that we always had each other's backs, you know. And the most important, that's the thing too, like most importantly, there was never anything of the sort of like is it called animosity? Like we all really work together really, really well. And I think that is so valuable to me, is the fact that we all work together so well, right? Like we all, like, it was just like a bundle of people who knew what they were doing and doing it in a way where they would enrich each other, but not, or if there was maybe like if there was some sort of like sense of competitiveness, it was always this thing of, I want to do just as good, I want to do better, I want to do this, I want to do that, and lifting each other up. And I think that's what made globie such, even with everything that went down, that's what made globie like such a fun place for me to be around, and for everyone to you know, like, we're still sticking together, we're still talking. And I think that is something that I don't want anyone ever to like take away from us. It's almost this like, I don't want to say like sister or brotherhood, but it's kind of like this like close sense of friendship, but at the same time also like we're just like constantly pushing each other, you know. And I think that's so precious, and that's why I've been saying all this time, I couldn't have asked for better people to join globie, because globie would have not been the same without them. If anybody else had been in these talents' shoes, globie would have not been the same experience, and I'm happy that we got this experience. Definitely, I know, I'm so happy. And I will also say, I still can't believe that I actually made it in. There were animals, but no animosity. I love that. We did have this like these like few jokes where it's like we would look at the at each person's like species, and we would determine if they were predator or prey. and I think a lot of it was like, a lot of people were like, sorry, Ambros, I think you might be prey, actually. And it acquaints you to a role and slay the house down. Boots. Y'all are amazing. Like, genuinely, Globie was the best version it could have been. I agree. So, yeah. Girl, keep slaying Boots the house down for your nerve realness. Next up is Miss Alicia Dalontano. Girl, you can do anything. You can. She streams for days on end. She rings. She streams. She like she does everything. Music, 3D, 2D. Like, girl, is there anything that you can't do? She knows like how many languages? She knows English, Polish, Italian. She wouldn't be surprised if at some point she started speaking German. Renaissance. Like, Alicia is like so multifaceted in the best ways possible. I like look at her and I'm like, I could never do any, like, she like works like at like 500%, and I'm like, sometimes I'm struggling with reaching 100. Also, she does not sleep. Alicia does not sleep. I'm surprised she hasn't like moved to New York yet. I feel like she would be like a perfect for New York, because I feel like she would be someone who's constantly work, and she would still find a way to stream and do all the things that she loves to do, and then still like do that. I'm like, I'm dead after a stream. I'm dead after a 2-hour stream. Currently, I'm hoping that I can amp that up a little bit. But I mean, she's like insane and like, but like in a good way. And she like also her singing as well. When I heard her her cover of End of a Life, I was like, oh, you ate that. Like, and the music video. Oh, Alicia Dalontano, the icon you are. Oh my god. We'd run right through. God. You know, before I joined Globie, I actually wanted to cover that song. But back to her. Yeah, Alicia. Also just like so fun to talk to in general. Like, so fun. Like, the laugh that she like brings out of people as well. It's just, she's hilarious. You guys, she's hilarious, okay? She's hilarious. She's so talented. And I think the one thing that I just like admire so much about Alicia is that she actively like encourages wanting to try out new things and wants to learn about new things. When I asked people in Globie if they wanted to play Mahjong with me, she was like, I don't know how to play it, but I want to play it. And ever since then, we've done like the Mahjong collabs and everything, and I thought it was so fun because I finally got to play with people, right? I finally like, and then like having her do the sponsorship with Bonnie and myself, it was just like, it was like a bunch of like really old Mahjong friends like getting back together and being like sitting at the table and like and playing Mahjong and you know, oh god, I actually, one of my resolutions for 2020, not 2026, but like in general, I was like, when I get old, I just want to like sit at like a mahjong table every night with my friends and play mahjong. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I do as well, but the thing is that like I get proven really wrong really quickly, and she's still good at them. She's still good at it. I'm not. I'm bad at everything I do. I'm bad at everything I do. That's, you know what? That's not true. I eat well. What do you mean when you're old? Kohaku, I cannot wait for you to go back and see this very, very rare side of me where I talk positively about you. Mr. Komiyama Ambros. Hello, Kohaku. Welcome in. Happy New Year. I was just talking about how amazing Alicia was. I'm going through every member. And I was talking about how Alicia literally does everything right. And she's still like, she does one thing, she moves on to the next, and she still slays it. Throwing stones from within a glass house. No, he's never heard of it. He's no, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah, God. I remember when I first saw the name Alicia da Lontano, and I'm like, is she Italian? And her response to that was, here's a circle model for us to use before we get to use our real models. I don't know if I still have that. I might have. I don't think I do, but I might have. Let me check. Probably not on this. Not on this computer. I don't. Wait. Oh my god. I genuinely... God, I can't talk about this, I think. Not right now. To hear it later. Yeah, sorry. I know not everybody does it, but I turn off the DVR thing where you can go back to like watch certain parts, because I'm like, if something like dumb happens or there's like a mishappening on my stream, I like to private the VOD and then cut that out, and you know, because it happens. But in this case, it doesn't really. I mean, I don't think I'm saying anything bad, but yeah, that was Miss Alicia da Lontano. Make sure you go check her out as well. Super lovely person. And then we move on to Gen 3. Shall we start with Miss Maeve or with Miss Sarah? Miss Sarah. I think we're gonna start with Miss Sarah, because I remember when Gen 3 introduced themselves to us, she messaged me and she was like, hello, Mr. Ambros. How are you? And I was like, hey, how are you? So happy to have you. And then she was like, I'm doing good. I would like to talk to you about Idolmaster. And I was like, you! You! I know you. I'm not gonna say who, but I know you. And she was like, hey! That was so cool. I was like, oh my god, that is so awesome. It was because like we know each other from the olden days. Like we know each other from before we were both in here. So it was like, yo. It was so nice. It was so good. And I will also say, like, I think Sarah is probably one of the most supportive people ever. Like, she is Sarah. If Sarah was like, if Sarah was, I this is gonna sound so strange, but like this is like the only comparison I have. If Sarah was a food, she would be a candy, because that's how sweet she is. Hello Delta, Happy New Year. She is the sweet. I swear, Sarah is probably the sweetest person I've ever met. Like, she is so sweet. She is so kind. She is so supportive. Like, how is that possible? How is it? And to know that, like, she jumped in my DMs and she was like, "Hey, Idolmaster, not only she the sweetest person ever, but we even have like a bunch of common interests." And oh my god, I was so happy. I'm so happy that Sarah ended up here. I can't tell you how happy I was that I knew somebody, that I had somebody where I was like, you girl, if there's one person I'm happy to have on board, definitely you. I never expected it. Right? Cause like, and we would just like hype each other up all the time. And you know, I gotta play more games with her. When we played Peak together, that was already really fun. But I feel like it would be even more fun if we played more games together. In general, I want to play more games with everyone, both in globie and ex globie. But I wanna have that kind of like thing with everyone where we just like every now and then we sit in VC and we just like game and stuff. And currently I have that a lot because I'm employed. But yeah, also, if you haven't yet, please go listen to Sarah's ASMR. It's so good. Like, she probably like top-notch ASMR at this point. Like, insane, so amazing. And genuinely, I don't think there is not even a single mean cell in Sarah at all. She is the sweetest bean ever. And I still can't believe that we ended up being in the same company. Just like, I would have never expected it. Thank you very much, Elias. Yeah, I think so too. I haven't heard her sing, but I always want to hear everyone sing. I don't even care if people think that they sing badly or well. I just want to hear people sing. I love, and I said this earlier, I just love I love hearing different voices. You know, I love to hear people's like intonations, pitches, like all that stuff. It's really interesting to me. I mean, maybe that's why I decided to do like voice actor training, but I think that voices in themselves to me are just like a piece of art. That's how I see them. But yeah, Sarah, I love your design. I love your model so much, especially the new one. So adorable, like so cute. Like a few months after, or a few weeks after, maybe even a few days after I saw that model for the first time, I was like, why did I not think of Ambros in pajamas? Why did I not think of that? Why did I never think of that? But then again, think for her specifically, it works so well because she does so much ASMR, and it fits so well. For me, I'm just like, slay queen, yes. For me, it's just like, I'm constantly like, yes, queen, slay, boots the house down for your nerve realness. Yes, God. So I feel like with that Anna Wintour look that I got on, I think I definitely also like, yeah. Gonna lurk, mostly hearing you say nice things is gonna make me tear up, and I don't want to write nonsense because of blurry eyes. Oh no! Sorry. You know, I thought I was gonna tear up today, actually. I'm very surprised that I haven't yet. I don't know. Whenever I cry, I have this mechanism in my body where I just like hold it back. Maybe at some point it gets too much and I just do have to start crying, but I just kind of like hold it back by like, I guess like swallowing it almost. But if the waterworks are open, they're open. Never say never. Well, I didn't say never. Oh God. But yes, Sarah, you are such a sweetheart. Just never change. Sarah, never change. Never change. It's crazy to think about the fact that people say this to me. People say to me, never change, and I'm like, constantly like, I need to change. Ambros coded to the end. Interesting choice of, oh sorry. I love your Anna Wintour look. It's so glamorous. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I remember when I first saw it and I was like, this is so cunty. That's exactly how I wanted it. But yeah, moving on to Maeve. Maeve, I remember when you joined and your first words were, so I heard you like Love in Deep Space. And I was like, I sure do. I sure do. And the world has never been the same. You know, with Maeve, you know how I said like earlier, Bonnie was like very encouraging of like the Yas Girl Slay thing, like the girly pop thing. I feel like Maeve is like the counterpart where she's like, Maeve is very girly pop as well. She's like we just get it. Like we, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like when Maeve and I talk, it's just like, we sound like we've known each other for forever. Like, it's just like, how you doing, girl? Oh, you know, girl. You know how it is. You know how the days are, and you know how life is treating me. But it's okay. We are here. We're here to slay. It's constantly that, and I love it so much. Because it's so nice to know that there's somebody in Globie who speaks the same like way I do. Right? Because like I usually don't do it that much with people because I know that it's not always super common. But Maeve just gets it. Maeve just gets it. She's like, oh girl, trust me, I know. I get you. I hear you. You're seeing your herd. Period. And I appreciate that so much. But also Maeve is Maeve is a hustler. Maeve, she works and she works and she works and she works and she works. And I'm just like, girl, damn, leave some for us. She was not lying, okay, when she said that she is the Sucky heiress. She's constantly hustling, working. She's you know that one meme of Lady Gaga where she's like, bus, club, another club, next place, no sleep. I feel like that is Maeve. I feel like that is Maeve, and I respect that so much. You and Maeve with big sunglasses on, sitting with espressos at a cafe, complaining about life. Yeah, we're just like sitting in a cafe, and we're like, girl, my boss ain't shit. And she's like, I get you. Like, but you know what? At least we are here. We're sipping on this. I don't know if she drinks a pumpkin spice. I do. And we just like window shopping, and we're looking at the hottest new clothings and the best perfumes and everything. I need to go shopping with her. I feel like Maeve would put me in the most bomb ass outfit ever. Like, she would be like, this fits you, that doesn't fit you, take that shit off. and then she points at something and she's like, that, don't even look at that, that is not you. That she would be that. Hello, Gree, welcome in. But you know, besides that, Maeve is just so, she's also like super sweet. Maeve is one of the most supportive people I've probably ever known. And here's the thing as well, right? She will tell you if something that you're doing ain't cute. She will point it out, and I think that makes a really good friend. Same with Wilhelm. That makes a really good friend is when they tell you you're stepping out of line. And I appreciate that so much, because I think everybody might have had that moment at some point in their life where they're like, you know, you're saying a little something that's not right, or you're stepping out of line where you're like, girl, you're not in the right here. Like, stop it. And they're definitely like two like amazing friends who will tell you when to like quit it, and I appreciate that very much. I try to I know when to stop usually, but you know, there's always there's always moments, certain moments where you just like have had enough, and I'm so happy, like Vil and Maeve, they're both like the type of person to hold you back and be like, calm down, and then you're like, breathe, and girl. So yeah, but Maeve also, she has also really shown her vocal abilities with her singing and her rapping. I was listening to the Go Getters cover of Leon's and Maeve's, and they ate that up. I was like, damn, I didn't know Maeve could rap like that. Telling you when you're crossing a line with, exactly. In the most, yep, I agree. Good friends are always appreciated, especially when they are frank with you, and sometimes they are also frank. Yeah. Need me a friend who's called Frank. Frank. Maeve is extremely talented, I agree. She is super, she's also really, she's also genuine soul, and I think that's something that's very hard to come by nowadays. Also, not to mention, like, I can talk to her about the Love and Deep Space Men in any way. So she will enable me when it comes to Silas. And I very much appreciate that. And also, she has played Mahjong with me several times, and I just love doing that. Like, one thing, if you play Mahjong with me, that to me is real friendship. Because not everybody wants to play Mahjong, because Mahjong usually at the first time is like very hard to get into. But once you get the hang of it and you still want to play it, girl, you're my friend. I don't care. You're my friend. As you might have already seen on her Donathon, I think like last month, where she was doing a Mahjong segment and I played with her and some of her friends. It is fun. I agree, especially Mahjong Soul. The cosmetics, girl. But yes, Maeve, love you, queen, love you, and keep slaying the way you are. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have in store for the future. Make sure you go check her out. I saw that she posted something very, very cool. I won't say what it is because I think that you guys should check it out yourself. Yeah. On to the next portion, which is a few words about some of the talents who graduated. Let me get a sip of water before that. Okay. Alrighty. Next up, we have some words for the talents who are now gone but not forgotten. Let's start with Reina Senpai. Reina, girl, that voice of yours, absolutely divine. Can I just say that? Like, your singing is something that makes me want to sing, and I think that's a very powerful thing. I will be crying. I know. The Scorpion has actually seen the edit. I don't know if all the others have, but the Scorpion has, and he said the same. He said the same. It's like, yeah, I not you making me cry on New Year's Eve. But Reina is. Here's the thing. Reina is just. Yeah, he is. Trust me. Actually, I'm gonna play Dead by Daylight with him later, or Overwatch or whatever. But Reina is. Everybody's super hardworking, but like Reina, how many songs did she have out? I think 2 or 3 original songs. I was like, damn, like how she will not stop, and I love it. And her voice is so powerful. It is powerful. It's amazing. She is so talented. She's also really a wonderful person. Like, genuinely such a sweet person. When I was having a hard time, she would like message me and be like, hey, I hope that things get better soon. If you need anything, I'm here for you. And I hope that things do get better for you soon. So just like things will get better, and I really appreciate that. It is like something that is very, very important to hear, especially from like senpai, right? And I will also say I sometimes like saw the streams that she was doing, like Marvel Rivals or like other gaming streams, and I was like, whenever I would watch that, I was like, now I want to play that. I want to play that now. So yeah, I'll probably not go that long for the graduated talents, because I don't know, like, you know, it's a little difficult to navigate that situation. But I will say that they're all extremely talented, hardworking, and just such sweet people. But yeah, big love to Reina. Next up, we have Who senpai. I don't think I know anyone who loves Baldur's Gate more than Who senpai. I don't think I know anyone who likes that game as much as you. And I will also say, I think once again, when I first heard who's singing, I was speechless. And then she kept on pumping out the covers. I'm like, girl, hello? And then when she did like what was it? What's it? Kimi no Kyoku is no. Wait, Am I remembering this correctly? The Persona 3 song. Hakanaku to yuta wo sekai wo kimi no tate mamotta kara. When she did the Persona songs and also Beneath the Mask. Girl, how you know, in the gay neighborhood they call it eating, and I swear they were eating constantly. They were serving, we were eating. The feast was fucking made. The table was set, the people were sat, and we were eating, and we were feasting. Okay, if that was the last supper, then bitch, it was a fucking way to end the show. Girl, how is it possible to be that fucking good? And then at the same time, who's also always so super dorky in the most and like adoring way. And whenever I play with her, like when we played Tekken on the for Globie Fest, or we would play Buckshot Roulette, it was always so chaotic in the best way. I had such an amazing time every single time we did, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Not at all. Everyone was just like such a blast to have around. And who is also like that kind of person that always puts a smile on your face. Like you're constantly just like you hear her talking and you immediately get like a grin on your face because you know she's gonna say something funny soon, like any second. And yeah, God, thank you so much for being our amazing senpai. Oh, and of course, Miss Pippa Pibblesworth. Oh God, I remember I was so sad when I saw the announcement for the first time. But I was like, you know what? Even with that, I don't care. We're gonna make the best of the remaining time. And I am so immensely grateful that we got to play Mario Kart together. We got to yap. We got to. I always wanted to share my excitement about idols and Idol Master specifically with Sarah. To Pippa Senpai. And the thing is, if you ever saw Pippa live and you thought she was like so sweet and just like such a amazing person, that amplifies so much more when you talk to her personally. Like it is even like way more than like even on stream. Like she was always so sweet, and then when you like needed something, or when there was like something that needed to be talked about, she was there, she was ready, and she would always just be the most gentle person that you could have imagined. Like the world is not ready for what she has in store next, okay? Like I'm just gonna say this. Like she is so hardworking, so much fun, constantly hilarious, and just like always like, oh God, I feel like I'm saying a lot of things of the same to like everyone, but it's just so true because everyone in Globie has been such sweet. Everyone has been so sweet. Everyone has been so amazing, and that's why I'm like so sad that it's just like ending like that. But because like we always had this connection, we always had this like we're in this together, and even despite Globie closing down, and despite the things that we did have to overcome and face and everything, everybody just like kept going. Everybody kept saying, you know what, it's fine. We're just gonna keep pushing through. And the same was with the same applied to Pippa Senpai. I'm always looking forward to seeing what she has in store next. And I still listen to her cover of Fireflies to this day. Sometimes I'll just like, I'll go through like the globie covers and listen to all of them. Or like the original songs or whatever, and there's like, the good old days. Lord. But yeah. God. Well, next up, we have my bro, Mr. Vance Van Creed. Good vibes, chill vibes, dude. I feel like Vance is like no negativity can touch that man ever. He is so like, it ain't that serious. It ain't that like, it's not that bad. Don't worry about a thing. Things will get better and you'll get over it, and just gotta make sure that, you know, you keep going, you keep walking on. And that anxiety that you got is just that and nothing else. It's nothing more. You have nothing to worry about. And I appreciate that a lot, because I feel like I need that a lot more. He is really cool. Yeah, he's I think he was like the cool bean of globie. Definitely. The most laid back, most chill dude ever. And I'm honestly, agreed. And also just like talking to him was always like, you know, like when, you know, that moment when you're like talking to somebody and there's like a bit of silence, and it's just this thing of it. I don't know if it's a good or bad silence, but like with him, it was just like a good silence, right? Like no matter if we were talking or not, it was just like, things are good, things are fine. And there was nothing to worry about. So really appreciate that about him. And also really talented artist. Yeah, if Vance was a music genre, he would be a chill lo-fi hip hop. That would be him 100%. And I'm sure that he'll continue to do amazing things. Always super fun to play games with him as well. When we played what was it, Party Animals and Peak together. It was Peak, right? Yeah. It was always so much fun. And Chain Together, that was a lot of fun as well. Cause like I think Vance has this thing where it's like, if you're collabing with him on stream, right, you start to forget almost that it's a stream, and you're just like there chilling. And I think that's what's really precious, is the fact that you just like kind of forget that it's like, you know, content or whatever. No, you're just playing with a friend. You're just playing games with a friend, you know. And I remember when he like did a few short segments on everyone, and saying his piece on a few people. He was it him? I think he said never change. I think it was him. I hope I'm not misremembering, but I think it was him. And I've heard that from a few people in the past, but like every single time somebody says that, it makes me like super emotional. Like I don't cry over it, but like I just like get like so like maybe I'm not that bad of a person as I always think I am. So yeah, it's a nice nice segment to be shared. But yeah, I have to throw that right back at you, Vance. Never change. If anybody needs that comfort of, you know what, things are gonna be okay, you're the one to provide that. And I think that's honestly something that the world needs a lot more of. Yeah. He was really great. Yeah. Next up, we have Miss Kiri Kilovolt. I have to laugh just saying her name because she the amount of like different names that she has had after she's joined. Well, Kevin Kilogram, Cora Kardashian, I don't know, she's had Kiwi Kibobo. Yeah, she's had like a million names. And here's the thing, she's also somebody who's like a super hard worker. I feel like she's the type of person who's like, once I get this job done, I'm gonna get to the next job, and that's it. And like constantly like an endless chain of work. But with her, it's like this thing of she does it, but like she's like she's devoted to that, and I respect that a lot. Little Smite, I want to watch one of her. Yeah, she's so funny. She's so entertaining. I think she might be like one of the people who I laughed with the most, because she's a fucking laugh riot. It's insane. She's so fucking funny. And I think she's, I hope that I'm not imagining it, but I think I made her laugh a lot in the past. But like, especially during the G-Raft collapse. During the first G-Raft collab, and she literally said this during our anniversary stream where we were talking about our favorite moments and our best moments. She was like, my favorite moment last year was when we were doing the G-Raft collab, and I swear I knew what was coming. She was like, and there were these moments where Ambros would he would like say something that we take something that we needed and put in his inventory, and then when we were like, oh, we need this, we need that, he would be like, oh, I don't have that, and then suddenly he would suddenly have it anyways, like, we need some water, and then Ambros would be like, I don't have any water, and I'm like, and then he's like standing there with his water cup in his hands drinking the water, and everyone's like looking at Ambros, and he's like, what are you looking at? And there were so many moments, like both on stream and off stream, like during meetings or whatever, where I would say something and she had to laugh so hard. And I think that is just like, it is so fun, because like Kiri is like this type of person where you're like, you constantly want to make her laugh, because her laugh is so infectious that you're gonna start laughing, and you're gonna laugh at the dumbest joke because she's laughing at it. And it's like, you know, that's some stuff that definitely like makes your whole day brighter. And yeah, it's just, I never would have thought that like I would encounter somebody who has that love of racing the way that she does. Yeah, CEO of Max Verstappen. Yeah, you know, funnily enough, sorry, I'm like pouring water. I think it was her, but because of her, we added in the globie server, that once was, to the soundboard, the da 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 Max Verstappen. It was literally added because of her, or maybe she added it, but like randomly sometimes, like when we were like chatting, like we would just like play it. We would just like play it, and it was like always like just like lying there, right? Like sometimes you just like see her name and you would have to think of Max Verstappen. So I did that a lot as well, I will say. But yeah, Kiri, super hardworking, super supportive, and just such a great force to work with, you know? Like Gen 2 was like perfect, you know? Especially because I was in it. Just kidding. Oh god. But yeah, also, this is probably really strange to say, but Kiri somehow made me appreciate the color orange a lot more. Like, I just because of her, I like the color orange a lot more. I think also, give me a second. I think I have to turn on the lights because it's getting dark in here. Oh lord. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah, the lights definitely helped a lot. All right, next up, and the last mention for today, is our lead door of Rhubarbia. Rhubarb and custard. Glory to Rhubarbia. Glory to rhubarb and custard, our lead door. God, you know, I'm so happy that I can say she was in Gen 2 as well, because I didn't know that she was so like into the same type of like internet memery that I was. We share this thing, this like knowledge of like old Nico Doga videos, and I was like, I can't believe anybody else besides me knows about those. Like in here, it was so crazy to think about that. And when we like first talked, she was like, she knew all of the memes that I was referencing. We were talking about fucking like Trisha Paytas, you know? Like I was like other. I don't know if other members knew about her, but I was talking about Trisha Paytas with Rhubarb, and I was like, this is really strange, but in a very good way. I love it here. I love it here. Like I was so happy that I got to talk to her like that. And we share like a lot of similarities when it comes to like what we're like, what kind of content we enjoy and stuff. And it's like also we also love Idolmaster as well. It's crazy that like I know so many more people that like Idolmaster the way I do. But I appreciate it. I mean, I'm always here for talking about Idolmaster and you know. But I will also say, knowing that we got to spend that time together, and I think maybe I get a little emotional talking about this because I couldn't quite be there the way I wished I could have. If you guys remember the Euro Truck Simulator collab, right? I wasn't streaming my POV because I think I was like sick, either sick or like nauseous. Like it was one of the two. So I wasn't like fully. I was present, but like I wasn't like fully like in the right mindset. And I feel bad about that because that was like a one thing she was very much like looking forward to doing. So, but like even then, even that, it was like so good to know that I got to do that with her and with the boys, right? But also, listen, one thing I will also say about Rhubarb is I loved all of her models. Like the first model and then the second one, I was like, there's so much color there. I love it. I love it so much. And then the second one, she kind of reminded me of Anzu Futaba from Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. But she's like Rhubarb is also like super. That's also the thing, like, right? Like, she's on stream, obviously she's like the leader and everything, but when you talk like the business side of things, you bet that she is on the ball. She's not somebody who like acts unprofessional or anything of the sort. She's the polar opposite. And I appreciate that so much about her, because I think it's very important in this line of work to be able to say, I show people that I show people my good side, and yet at the same time I make sure that my work doesn't get like petrified by people not taking me like seriously because of the character that I am, or because of the person that I am. Komiyama, hello, how you doing? Red Robotics, thank you so much for coming. Hi Fluffy, happy new year. Welcome in, you guys, welcome in. I'm just saying some good stuff about the talents and former talents of Globie. But yeah, I will say that seeing all these people graduate and leave the company, I will like this is my personal take on it, I guess, or my personal feelings. It was on one hand, it's this thing of you cannot speak for them or talk them out of it. The opposite, actually, you want to support them. You want to say, you know what, that's your decision, and I really appreciate it. What was more the thing that hurt me so much about it was the fact that in this short amount of time, right, in this short amount of time that I had spent in Globie, was that I felt like this connection between all of us, and then it was just like suddenly somebody was about to leave, and I'm only speaking for myself here, by the way. I'm not like speaking for anyone else on anyone else's path. I don't wanna put that energy out there. I just wanna, like, especially because I was in their place as well at some point. Like I did want to at some point graduate, and I did voice it multiple times, but I guess it never came to be. But I will say that the reason that it hurt me so much was because in that short amount of time, I like really learned to cherish these people, right? And it was this sort of camaraderie, this sort of we're in this together that I hadn't really been, that I hadn't really felt in the past a lot. And I think that's also one of the reasons why when I made that edit, that's why I did tear up, because it was like this thing of, fuck, it fucking sucks that we didn't all get to see this through until the end, you know? It really sucks to think about. But at the end of the day, what's done is done, and I think that everybody should be happy with where they are. I think that people deserve to find their own happiness in the way they deserve, they would like it to find it. And that's why I will continue to always support every single one of them, whether they are they stuck around until the end or they graduated earlier. It doesn't matter. I still think that even if it is no longer, I think that Globie will always be there to, even if it, as I mentioned, even if it doesn't exist anymore, it will kind of like remain in our heads and be like, yeah, you know what, we used to be part of this together. And that's why I think that's what makes it almost like beautiful to know, because I've said this multiple times, but globie would have not been as much fun, as amazing of an experience, and as good as it was without any of these people around. And I'm so beyond grateful that I can say, you know what, I had the honor to be one of them. I got to be a part of their lineup. I got to talk to these people on and off stream, and really, you know, get to know them, and I don't know, play games with them, or rant about something, or talk about something that makes me happy, or something that excites me, that I'm like, I don't know, like projects or covers or songs or whatever that we have coming out. And just being able to say, hey, listen, what do you think of this? I'm gonna do this. What do you think? Well, like, you know, like that kind of stuff, just like sharing your excitement with each other. And I hope that the feeling that they gave me, I hope I was able to give that to them. And I hope that if I didn't, I genuinely feel I'm genuinely sorry. I still hope that everybody knows that I have nothing but love for them. And I will continue to support them. I'm going to continue supporting their cover releases, their streams, their content, whatever it is. I'm going to be, if I have to be the #1 hype man, I will be. But I love these people very, very much. And I hope to see them do just absolutely amazing. Just as, if not more than as amazing than they already have been. Because these people are out of this world talented and hardworking and skilled and just wonderful, wonderful people. Yeah, exactly. Nobody can take it away. But yeah, I think that about covers it. I guess something else that I wanted to talk about was my my upcoming activities. So I mentioned a while ago that I'll be going on hiatus. So currently, the way it looks, let me just check real quick. So I would have liked to go on hiatus next week on Sunday. The thing is, I am still preparing something that I would like to give you guys as... Sorry, I had to burp. I don't know what. I wanted to give you guys something as almost... I don't want to say a departure gift, because I'm not quitting. I'm not graduating. I'm not doing any of the sort. But I did want to give like a little something before I go on hiatus. Simply because I think you guys have been so supportive and so loving, and I am truly blessed to have had you guys as my Mimidachi until now. And knowing that you guys always encouraged me to, you know, do what I wanted to do, whether it was, you know, content or go on breaks or what's important is that you guys always just wanted the best for me, and I truly take that to heart. That's why I'm taking this break. So today is obviously not the last stream, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. I wanted to let you guys know that you have been so the effect that Mimidachi you have had on me in a way of like cherishing myself and the time that I have with people in general so much more is honestly it was world changing, really. And I remember when I debuted and I didn't really have that much of a plan of like how I was gonna handle things, and I didn't really have any sort of direction that I wanted to take. And I think that you guys definitely helped me say, you know what? It's important for me to just like spend time with them and show them how happy they make me, and because they always tell me how happy I make them. And that is really important to take into account. So I always wanted to make sure that I never let you guys down. I always wanted to keep going for you guys. I think sometimes even more for you than for me. Because I was like, my Mimidachi day deserve nothing but the best. And I continue to think that you guys are the sweetest people ever. And that I will always how do I say this? How do I say this? I'll always cherish the love and support that you guys have shown me. Yeah. So, because you guys seen me in so many different phases throughout these last 2 years now, almost 2 years actually. And you guys have always just been so understanding, and I really, really appreciate that. And when my days were bad, you guys were like there to help me cheer up. So much appreciated. And I hope that I get to do more meet and greets with you guys soon. Maybe even at cons. Because now I can do like voice chat and everything in my Mimidachi server without repercussions, because management wouldn't allow me to do that prior, but now I can. So if I ever wanna like hang out and play something, I know that you guys are down for that, and I'll just like let you know. Then I don't always have to stream everything that I do. I can just like stream it to you guys on Discord. When did I step into a shower? I don't know. It really is a rainy day today, huh? Yeah. Lord. I will not tell you yet what we can chat box on Discord. Yeah, we can. Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a specific schedule for this upcoming week. I would honestly, before I say this is my last schedule before I go on hiatus. I would like to have that thing that I want to get done. So that when I have it done, I can be like, okay guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing this week. And then we're gonna take it lightly for a few months. I don't know. I don't have a specific time or a specific amount of time that I want to spend on hiatus. I'm just gonna take it the way life goes for me. But yeah, I'll hang around a bit on the Mimidachi server, as I've already almost always have. Thank you for being here. I was so happy to meet you guys. I was so happy to meet you, and I'm still happy that I have you. So don't take this as a final stream. Don't take this as a I'm graduating, I'm quitting, nothing of the sort. And this is also not me going hiatus just yet. That will happen once the thing that I want to do is ready. And once that is done, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated. Other ex-Louis while on hiatus, like in person or like gaming together in VC, because I actively hang out with people and play games with them. So if it is in person, I don't know. I have no idea. I have not planned anything regarding that. But when it comes to like VC and gaming together, sure. I got to be there since debut. It's crazy to know that I have people who stuck around since debut. But I appreciate it a lot. Lovely fun. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't really have much else to add, really. But I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll let you guys know when I stream again. And until then, I'll say Happy New Year. And I hope that you guys take it easy. I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend. So I didn't chat, but now I'm just gonna keep annoying you. Listen, I will take the annoyings, okay? I will take those happily. Happy New Year, you guys. Happy New Year. I'm gonna be thank you so much for the dono. Does this thing work? Happy New Year and wish you all the best this year, Ambros. Hope you can take time to look after yourself and thrive in 2020. Thank you so much, Pi. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Praises since you did. Aww. You guys, take it easy. Take care of yourselves. I love you all. Otsudango. Yeah, I almost said Odango. Otsudango, everyone. And from this point forward, I'm completely indie. So no more corporate stuff. No more worrying about what can I stream, what can I not stream. I can stream whatever the fuck I want to. As long as it's within YouTube guidelines. And yeah, I'll see you guys around. Take care, everybody. Let you know when I'm back in when I'm streaming again. All right, Indiyama, we cheer in unison. Indiyama, Indi Dango, Otso Indi. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. Take care.